black diamond willow, like found in northern Minnesota in the swamp, and they look almost like a pine tree, but they got like swamp all over it, like mold, fungus and stuff on it, algae and stuff. But when you carve them down, trim all that off, I mean, you get the natural colors of it. It's a rare wood, like the quality of the wood is like really good. It's durable, it's stronger, it's better, like it's finished already. That's what makes it so cool and so rare. Bob like introduced me to it and like showed me the way of carving, how he carves. Got to know him and he told me about his life story really and what he does, how he sits there and carves these. How it takes him like hours and hours to do one carving, you know. I just really couldn't get that. I mean, he has 50 years experience on doing this, you know. So I figured I would just kind of take his advice and go with my own technique and stuff. That's why I do the wood burning. I mean, I came from South Beloit, Illinois, you know, by Chicago area. I grew up in a gang and I grew up with drugs, you know, running the streets, you know. Started with pills, went to weed, it led to other stuff, and then, like, drinking. I was a real bad drinking habit. I drank a couple gallons a day, like, bad. My mom, I got taken away at 3 months old from her because she's a chronic alcohol abuser. I grew up without my mom. I'm 35 years old right now, and all I know is her name. But my dad, I knew like everything about him. I mean, he grew up in a hard life too, you know. By the time he was 25, he had 217 felonies, you know. Like, he was really bad. That was that was what they had documented. And he didn't want to see me end up like that either. So, because he was in state and federal penitentiary. I went to school for a while. I went up to 11th grade, but that's because my grandma and grandpa got sick. So I had to take care of them because my dad was in another state making money and stuff, like, to provide for the family, you know. I never knew, and when I was a kid, like, what he was doing, but then I took a step back now after I got older and stuff and see what he was actually doing. He was actually providing for the family. Why he couldn't be with us is why I was with basically his foster parents. We like connected after a while. We didn't really see eye to eye for a while, like, but we bonded a few years ago. That's when he got real sick and stuff. He was diagnosed with COPD and emphysema. Like, he fought it, they gave him like 6 months. He fought it for 10 years solid. And then I moved up here when my dad was with me. Like, I was staying out on the street, like in a tent and stuff when my dad was in the nursing home. You know, I come up there and see him every day, you know, and take care of what he needed to take care of, you know. After he passed away, almost, about over 4 years ago, the day before his birthday. So when it's your time, and time to go. That's why I'm at peace with myself. I got my dad into being at peace with himself, you know, before he went. Peace of mind, that way he didn't have to worry or have no worries when he passed over to go. I am a pretty strong individual, you know. I would keep moving forward in my dad's honor, not to give up. I've been on the streets ever since, until Todd and Nat introduced me to other people, and people introduced me to other people, and then they introduced us to the tiny homes. And I thank God for that, because I really wouldn't want to ever go out in a tent ever again. I take a step back a few years and like, I even asked Chrissy about it. Like, how did we really make it back then? It was cold, like, We didn't have no heater. Like, burning coals and stuff in that tent, I mean, I had to learn the hard way. Nobody told me about carbon monoxide poisoning, you know, and I got it. Like, I was outside in the middle of winter in my boxers praying to God in the sky, like it's not my time, you know? Yeah, I got introduced to Settled and then with Jeff, and then it was a little bit of a process to warm up to the idea, but I heard about it, and then I was introduced to it, and I was like, oh, well, I'd like to be part of that, you know? I'd like to be part of it because I have a lot of skills that people don't have, and I just would like to be part of something like that, you know? It made me feel kind of like excited for it, like it's something that's settled. They're not there to do any harm to you or anything, you know? They're there to actually truthfully help you, not just say they're gonna help you and then just let you go on, like throw you away, you know? They're actually physically, truly, to heart, there to help you. And that feels real good. Like being out in a tent and stuff, you gotta worry, you gotta be up. Like I'd let her sleep, I'd stay up, you know, be alert all the time. Like, because people breaking in and stuff like that, it's Settled, you don't have that because you got a locked door. I mean, you don't have to worry about someone coming up close because you got 4 walls, you got a roof over your head. You know, not a thin paper tent, you know. You ain't got to worry about that in the community there. I'll do odds and ends, like they don't even have to tell me. Like if I see something that's like needs to be done, I automatically do it. That's what Meredith likes about it. Or I'll go, and if I see something that, like a screw that needs to be screwed in, I know she knows about it, but I'll go ahead and fix it to see if she stops and, oh wait, how'd that get fixed, you know? I like to do that kind of stuff to her, you know, like to help a lot. And it's kind of funny to see the reaction you get from it. Like, how did that get fixed? Like, did Junior do that? Like, I know he did. No. It's kind of cool. I do it just because I get a kick out of it too. It makes me feel good. Makes me laugh inside. You know, like to see people smile and stuff. It's been a real good blessing. I start off with Kim and Jamal's house, and then I go with Alan, that's their neighbor. Then I go with David, and then Laura, she's right behind us. This is our house. And then Rose is our neighbor. And then I just decided like to put the church into it. You know, make it all legit, make it one, as one community. So I put the church into it, the little shed that we keep all of our shovels and stuff into. And then I put the garden in it, and then the greenhouse. So it's the whole community there. I sold probably like 10 of them. Like within like 5 minutes when I put them out there. Like I just showed people like that come to Mosaic, like a few people, and they liked it. Like I'm like, this is what I'm doing, you know. Wanted to show people like something that I'm doing, you know. This is my idea. I'm the only person that has come up with this for this, and I basically just showed a bunch of people, and within like 5 minutes they bought. They were like fighting me over trying to buy them. Katie's like, this one's mine. I was like sitting here trying to show somebody this, you know, like what I'm doing here is like she snatched it out of my hand. That was mine. I bought it. How much is it? They're like fighting me over them. It's like 5 minutes. I put them out there on the thing, and they all went. All of them sold. You know, everybody talks about me, Junior, and who I am and what I do, you know. It's kind of cool, you know, to be famous.